Mic testing.
जितना आ जाए उतना ही कम.
I mean like 100 crores. I would dream big, so yeah.
जितना आ जाए उतना ही कम, but around 10 crores तो होना ही चाहिए.
Anything north of 5 CR?
30 crores, 40 crores, maybe more.
I think 2-3 crores is my aim for next 10 years.
My investments, yeah, slowly and steadily, like I am very new to this world of investments, so yeah, I am starting slow and steady, yeah.
Through investments, I think mutual funds, getting more into stocks maybe.
I'm investing in mutual funds mostly, but stocks are there which I invest to.
Would be more focused on earning through my skills and earning it actively and supplementing it with my investments.
Real estate is another thing that I'm looking at.
Great goals, right? Now, do you know what 5 crore on a table looks like? Gigantic. So let's head direct to the studio and learn strategies to make the best use of the next 10 years and create as much wealth as possible. So by now you must have guessed that today's video is going to be how to create a big corpus, basically how to get rich in the next 10 years. You can change your money game completely in the next 10 years if you discipline yourself, stick to the strategy and invest in the right products. So to begin with, there are 3 major things that will decide how much money you will make in a particular time period. So in this video, we'll talk about precisely 10-year time period. So what are the 3 things? Let's understand one by one. The first is time invested. How much time you give an investment to grow decides the corpus you will make. Longer the time, higher will be the accumulation and vice versa. Now look at your screens. So what is happening here? If you invest 10,000 rupees per month flat and you earn 12% returns on it, you will take 20 years to make your first 1 crore. You keep investing and see what happened. In the next 5 years, you add another 1 crore to your wealth. So now you have 2 crore rupees. Again, you continue to invest the same amount, 10,000 per month at the same 12% returns. So you add another 1 crore rupees here in even lesser time, that is in 3 years. Now you continue to do so. So did you see how it took you long 20 years to create the first 1 crore? But after that, for every 1 crore, you took significantly lesser time. Now this is what I mean when I said that time you stay invested decides how much money you make. Time allows the compounding effect to kick in when you start earning interest on interest. This helps your money grow at a higher pace during the later years. So your time in the market matters if you want to create a bigger corpus. Next important factor is the rate of return. So this is easy. Higher your returns, higher the money you will be able to accumulate in a given time period. Look at the tables on your screen. It shows how much you will earn in 10 years with different rates of return. So at the rate of 8%, you will accumulate 1.84 crores in 10 years. While if the rate of return was 12%, you will accumulate 2.32 crores. And if you were earning 15% returns, you would be able to accumulate 2.79 crores. Now, depending on the type of instrument you are investing in, your returns will differ. For example, Public Provident Fund offers around 7.2% returns. It's a government guaranteed instrument with zero risk. Another government backed scheme, Kisan Vikas Patra, which comes with a lock-in of 5 years, is currently offering a return of 7.5%. A 10-year SBI fixed deposit is currently offering a return of 6.5%. And for higher returns, you can look at equity mutual funds. Now, since there are different categories of equity funds, the returns differ widely. Returns from different categories of equity funds are on your screen. Now, while I'm showing these returns to you, these higher returns may be tempting, but don't treat it as a recommendations list. You need to be cautious. You need to understand what kind of funds suit you depending on the time you have in hand. But no need to get boggled here. You can easily find it out in a few minutes by taking the Investor Personality Assessment on the ET Money app. You just have to answer a few questions and the test tells you about your investor personality and guides you to make right investment choices. So while higher returns will ensure more money, be wary as not all investments suit all. We have also made videos on selecting the right mutual funds. You may watch them after this video. Now comes the third important factor, that is the amount invested. Now, like rate of return, your accumulation is directly proportional to the amount invested. Higher investment means higher accumulation and vice versa. Suppose here we keep the rate of return at 12%. So look at your screens. Look how the accumulated amount changes as we change the investment amount. So if you invest 10,000 rupees monthly, you will be able to accumulate 23 lakh rupees over 10 years, given a rate of return of 12%. But if you increase invested amount to 50,000 rupees, you will be able to create a corpus of over 1 crore. Now looking at the table, if you are thinking that it is not feasible to invest such big amounts, that too every month, well, don't you worry. There is a strategy where you can start investing small and still accumulate a huge amount in the next 10 years. This option is called Step-Up SIP. And this is not the first time we are discussing this. I have spoken about it multiple times in our older videos as well. Now coming back. Under the Step-Up SIP method, you can start investing a small amount and keep increasing this investment amount every year by a fixed percent, say 10%. This way of investing can help you achieve a higher sum even if you start with a lower investment amount. Now again, look at your screens for the numbers. So suppose you start investing 10,000 rupees every month and you keep increasing this amount by 10% every year. You will be able to accumulate around 34 lakh rupees in 10 years. Now instead of 10%, if you increase the amount by 15% every year, you will be able to create a corpus of 41 lakh in 10 years. Now if instead of 10 years, you continue doing this for 5 more years, means total 15 years, you will be able to make a corpus of 1 crore 18 lakhs. So you see how starting small but increasing the amount every year, you can create huge wealth in the long run. You just need to start somewhere. Start with the amount you are comfortable with and don't forget to increase this amount as and when you think you can. Create a plan and follow it rigorously. And to increase your SIP amount, you can go to the ET Money app. When you invest in mutual funds via ET Money app, it allows you to change your SIP amount at any time as per your convenience. ET Money allows you to invest at 0% commissions. This brings us to the end of the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll come with another insightful video soon.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.